talk a lot about making soups and different types of soups that you can make. One of the things that I like to go with soups, the soups are very low calorie, so they're great for dieting. The pumpkin soup that I recommend is about 90 calories per portion, so it's really low. And one of the things I like to make with it is sort of some rather than having bread, which is quite high calorie, you can make these low calorie sort of semi cheesy scones. Basically what you need is you need 1 tub fat-free natural cottage cheese, an egg, and 1 sachet of this sort of instant mashed potato. I'm making double quantity here, so I've got 2 eggs and 2 sachets in there. But you add a bit of salt and pepper, some mixed herbs, some dried basil, something like that into it to give it a bit of flavour. If you can find the fat-free cottage cheese with like chives and onion, then that just gives it a bit more flavour. And you basically mix it all up and then cook it in your oven on 180 for about 15-20 minutes until it's brown both sides. Turn one way halfway through. I use these to sort of make sure I get them sort of evenly sized, so they're about the same size. But they're really nice, very easy to eat. Again, very low calorie. So you're combining these with a low calorie soup, absolutely fantastic to make sure you're feeling full, but also to make sure that you are having low calorie meals. Because for a lot of people, a lot of people have a slight gluten intolerance, and bread can be a little bit bloating, and it can be quite high calorie per slice. Whereas these are absolutely fantastic, very low calorie, very easy to eat, really easy to make, to be perfectly honest with you. So well worth a try. So you put all the ingredients, the egg, the mashed potato and the cottage cheese in a bowl, mix it all up, and it ends up looking like this. It sort of clumps together. Okay, so and then all you do is, you can do this by hand if you want. You can pick up chunks, squidge it around in your hand to make like pancake shapes, and then put it on your baking tray. I said I've started using these because it's easier for me to get the right same sizes and same portions, which is ideal if you're really calorie counting and dieting strictly. So you put them in there like that. That's it. You can press them right down, and then they just go in the oven and cook for a bit. So I'll show you them when they're finished, but I'll get these all done. It's very easy to do, and as I said, absolutely delicious. Okay, this has made 8 of them. I've made them a little bit thicker than normal, so you only need 1 per meal. So there's 8 of them there. You can see, having used these are used for keeping fried eggs in their place in the frying pan. But I decided to use these just to try and make these a little bit neater, a little bit more even. So we're going to cook them now. I'll show you the final product as soon as they're done. And there's the final product. You can see that they're nicely cooked. They hold together when you pick them up. Ouch, that's hot. And I've tried a couple of the bits that have come off the side, and it's really nice. They're very nice. Also, these are dead low calorie, so they're a lot better for you than bread, and they go really well with soup. So these will be going with the pumpkin soup I'm having for lunch, and I'm very much looking forward to it. So any questions, if you want to know more about these or anything else, drop me a line. Happy to help, and I'll try and answer your questions. But enjoy trying these. Just once more for your clarification, the recipe: 1 packet of instant mash for dried potatoes, 1 tub of fat-free cottage cheese, 1 egg. Mix it together, a little bit of salt and pepper, mixed herbs, some basil, dried basil, something like that, anything you like. Put it in to give it a bit of flavour. Cook it in the oven, maybe 15-20 minutes. These took a little bit longer because they're thicker than I normally make them. These were in for 35, just to make sure they're absolutely cooked. And enjoy. They're absolutely delicious and really good if you're counting calories and you want to get rid of a bit of that excess weight.